Hello Virgo, so I'm doing your weekly tarot for April the 29th to May the 6th. I'm going to take a look at what is going on in your situation. We'll find out why it's happening. We're looking at anything going on in your blind spot, figuring out what it is that's working for you at this time. And of course, we're seeing how it is likely going to play out, okay? Right, so... nice. You have got the summer solstice and it says celebration, abundance and vitality. Yeah. So with this one, obviously, it's about growth. It's about a situation that you have been working on. It has worked. Okay. We've got further growth that comes off of the back of success that you already have, okay? So it's a continuation of the growth and success that you have already been experiencing. Now, if you're one of these Virgos and you're like, but I'm still stuck, I still haven't had this breakthrough yet, then it's saying it's on its way, okay? And it's giving you a preview of what is going to follow on further from that again, okay? This is a reason to celebrate. This is good news. It tells me at the moment, Virgo, you are actually in a good place, okay? The candles flame, hope, illumination, and guidance. Yeah. So that one feels very much to me like your major arcana, the Hermit. Okay, it does feel like the Hermit energy. Hope, illumination, and guidance. Because there's also an aspect of wisdom, right? So when you combine the two of these, it tells me that something you're very passionate about, that you have been aiming for, working on, it's all paying off, okay? You could see here you've got these gorgeous green fields which indicate growth, future planning, and how your future plans are starting to look far more realistic than what they have done in a long while, okay? This is you with clear vision, clear goals, and knowing exactly now where it is that you're headed. It's feeling more in control. Okay, so let's take a deeper dive into this one with the tarot and we'll find out more for you. I also kind of suspect here, Virgo, that something is being revealed to you this week that is going to help you out on this journey of yours, okay? Right, so what is it that's being revealed to Virgo this week about their path or their journey? What is being... oh, it's quite a lot, Virgo. Right, the Moon, the Devil, interesting, the Queen of Cups, the Two of Wands and the Tower. Okay. Virgo, honestly, with this combination, that's the trash taking itself out, okay? This is saying... and again, for some of you, this could be an addiction. It could be unhealthy habits or straight up a person, right? Another person who once had you in this frame of mind of feeling like you were stuck or trapped or something like that, okay? It could be a past experience that made you afraid to fall in love or to be vulnerable. A past experience that changed you, right? You know how it goes. That made you afraid to maybe trust in love ever again, right? Because of this, Moon and the Devil. That's quite a potent combination. But what is even more potent here is the Tower. In this context, because in this context, Virgo, you are the Tower, or you're bringing the Tower to whatever this devil energy has been all about. Again, for some, it could be an addiction that had its grip on you, or it might have been a person that had their grip on you. And with you now bringing the Tower to that devil energy, it means that you're choosing differently. And it is also saying that you know in your heart that you're doing the right thing as well. You're absolutely doing the right thing here. Because I'm seeing a kind, loving, gentle individual, strange noises, who genuinely wants the best for everyone, who has found themselves in a situation here with the moon and the devil that they never thought that they would be in. Ever. Now, there wasn't much choice to that, but there is choice here. And you're choosing to end what it is that's been keeping you locked in fear, what it is that has been holding you hostage, metaphorically. Okay? You're choosing to end all of that. That's why you're now seeing, I might get a little bit of lag because my computer just flashed something up about slow speed. I'll keep going though, Virgo. That is now why you're seeing this celebration, abundance and vitality with hope, illumination and guidance, right? This is saying that you have been, it sounds cheesy, you have been your own guiding light here. You have been making solid decisions based off of what is right for you, what is healthy for you, what is going to produce the best results for you. That's what you've been working on. This indicates an epiphany. It's that sudden realization, I can't keep doing this, it's not working. I can't keep doing this, it's keeping me trapped, it's keeping me stuck. It's holding me prisoner. I can't keep doing this. That's why you're choosing differently now. So because you're now choosing differently, you're starting to see your genuine elements of who you are starting to come through. You're shining through, right? I feel that for a long time there was this thing where you were just keeping your real self hidden away. Maybe out of fear of coming across as being too vulnerable. Okay, fear of becoming a target for undesirables. Do you know what I mean? You know how nice people seem to attract a lot of the shitheads? That's the vibe that I'm getting here. Straight up. So the difference now, Virgo, why you can start to really allow yourself to shine through again, your true essence, is because of that wisdom. It's that wisdom. You can now clock bad intentions a mile away. And that's how you've changed. So you're no longer expecting it. You're not sitting and waiting for it. You're simply more observant. Far more observant. I need to get a different deck out a minute. What is this celebration that's coming in for Virgo? What's this celebration energy? Thank you. That's off balance. The Empress. The Empress off balance. Okay. Was this? I think that was the Hangman. Right. Interesting. So this is indicating to me that perhaps there were far too many sacrifices that you were making, and you realized that you were sacrificing your true self needlessly. So the celebration is you're making a recovery. Yeah, definitely. 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is feeling complete. This is feeling whole again. Feeling emotionally secure, right? It can indicate a loving family, a loving circle of friends, the circle of people that you keep near you, keep around you. Okay, it's like a tight-knit group or a tight-knit community. I feel that this is more to do with internal energies, though, with that sense of, I know who I am. And you can't really put a price on that. I feel here that the celebration is you. You're celebrating you, as you should, because you're no longer making unnecessary sacrifices. Why is this happening? The thunderbolt. You know what that is? That's the tower. That's the tower in a different form. Sudden change, power and energy. I hate to sound cheesy, you're taking your power back. You're taking your power back. Now, the thing is as well, if this is some sort of an addiction, that could literally be anything, right? That could be the standard ones, right? Drugs and alcohol, sex, right? Shopping, unhealthy relationships with food. Okay, either too much or not enough, or the wrong types, junk food eating, right? You know, tarot can also be an addiction. Do you know what I mean? So there's a huge umbrella term here that devil energy can indicate, right? Someone here is absolutely taking back their power. They're being smart now. They're making smart, sensible, level-headed choices and decisions. And you're starting to see the benefits of that and the effects of that, right? 5 of Wands. For why this is happening, because the situation, it was getting too much. There was a word there, but then it disappeared again straight away. It was unsustainable, right? There was just too much drama, too much noise, too much conflict. That's why this has happened. It had to happen at some point, Virgo. It had to. Yeah, the 9 of Swords. Whatever that devil energy was about, Virgo, it was taking far too much from you. Far too much. Interfering with sleep. It could have been taking too much time, too much resources. But again, I feel that this is all to do with your own sense of self, your own sense of accomplishment, your own purpose, and what you feel gives your life purpose and meaning. And I feel that this entire read is about you reclaiming all of that, and you giving yourself, giving yourself and your life purpose and meaning. You're full on coming out of this here. This combination can indicate depression. Okay, the 5 of Wands with the 9 of Swords, it absolutely can, right? You're proper full on coming out of that. What's this Nine of Swords? Thank you. The Devil again. And it's off balance this time. It no longer has its grip on you. That combination is literal nightmares. The thing is, if that is about addictions of any type, when you start to reclaim yourself from that addiction, whatever it might be, you will have nightmares about the very thing that you were addicted to. That could also be a person as well, right? We can get addicted to people. It seems to be that someone was having or is having nightmares about their addiction, afraid that it'll come back, or afraid that they might feel tempted again. Now, going back to the message of, for some of you guys, this devil energy is a person, a severely abusive person. You might have had nightmares about them coming back. And those nightmares have been the Tower moment, where you've gone, you know what, fuck it, I am done with this. I cannot possibly continue living the rest of my life like this, in fear. I can't possibly keep doing this, because it is stopping me from genuinely living, right? You're coming out of all of that. This devil energy, whatever the content of that is specifically for you, it has no more power over you. None. None at all. Because look at you here. Celebrating every moment, living every moment. Seeing the effects of that Ten of Cups, feeling whole, complete and safe. In your blind spot is the Firefly's glow, guidance again, small lights and hope. I feel that Spirit's saying, Virgo, allow yourself to feel that hope. You've had hope that's come out twice, and you've had guidance that's come out twice. And you are allowed to allow yourself to feel hopeful. Okay? Because it's sitting there in your blind spot. It's almost like a part of you isn't wanting to allow yourself to become too hopeful. Again, that's fear, right? Page of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles, that one's come out off balance. Afraid that something's not going to work out. And it is going to work out for you, Virgo. In fact, I feel like this is going to work out better for you than what you could ever have imagined it to. What is it that's working out for Virgo? That they're afraid it's not going to work. The Five of Cups, that one's come out ever so slightly off center as well. Terrified of getting hurt. This is something to do with emotions. Seven of Pentacles. Patiently waiting, and then the World. Okay. Now, obviously, if you're patiently waiting for someone to come back, especially someone who was the devil energy, Spirit doesn't want you putting your life on pause while you're waiting for someone else to sort their shit out, okay? The whole point is for you to take your power back. That's only a message for those who are not quite there yet. Okay, I feel like the vast majority of you are actually there though. Okay, I do feel that super, super strongly. This feels more like an up and coming job or relationship that you're subconsciously afraid is going to be short term and won't work out. Okay? The cards are showing me different. The cards are showing me that you're going to be settled, feeling peaceful and at ease, and you're going to be legitimately enjoying the next few years. Okay? Because something is shifting here. There is a huge energy shift that's going on. Now, for the most part, you're responsible for that huge energy shift with your change up of your mindset where you're like, you know what, fuck it, I'm not living like this anymore. Shit has to change. And the other part of it is things are changing up anyway, like externally to you. So you're subconsciously responding to the environment that you're in. And you're making those changes accordingly. AKA, you are in alignment. That's what that is. Was working for you the Earth's core, stability, grounding, and core beliefs. Yeah. So what's working for you is you being able to put down your roots. Okay. That this is like your anchor point for safety and stability. What is your anchor point for safety and stability? If you don't have one yet, maybe it's time to figure out what that is specifically for you. Okay. Can you tell us more about this grounding energy? Thank you. Core beliefs for what's working for you. You can see there, like that looks destructive. Okay. So you have been working on your core beliefs that were keeping you stuck. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and a Six of Pentacles. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Long-term growth, long-term success. You finally seeing, because there's a message here about fairness, you finally seeing fair results. Okay. Nine of Cups can indicate a wish fulfillment here. But again, it's you continuing to really focus on what it is that brings you the Nine of Cups, what it is that brings you joy and pleasure. You recognizing your achievements. Okay, achievements don't need to be anything grand and huge. Achievements can be little things, right? Everybody's situation's different. So for example, some people don't even think twice about making their bed in the morning. It's just habit. They just wake up, make their bed, job done. For example, for anyone who's got like chronic illnesses or something like that, of any type, making that bed in the morning, for some people, is not going to be an option. Do you know what I mean? So all things in balance, all things in perspective. That's why it's vital that you recognize and celebrate your own achievements. That doesn't matter if they're grand or if they're seemingly normal for other people. Maybe is that your anchor point? It could be. It could well be. how this is likely going to play out, you have got the sacred scroll, knowledge and ancient wisdom. Interesting. Turning knowledge into wisdom, right? The star. And I'm glad that that one landed almost entirely in the upright position as well. Healing, rebuilding. The star is the place where your wishes and dreams come true as well. Not your nightmares, but your dreams, Virgo. Okay? The star indicates you're making the right decision, you're making all of the right moves, all of the right choices, and you really, you are seeing the results. That was literally the first message that came out of your tarot. The big results start coming in now. Okay? At the bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups. Now that can indicate nostalgia. I feel that this is more to do with the gift though. Okay? The Three of Cups and the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is a celebration. That can indicate recognition, right? We've got the possibility of some sort of public recognition, especially with the Three of Cups there, right? There's a group of people who are wanting to celebrate you, celebrate for you and with you. A group of people who are supporting you here. Now, again, if you're one of these Virgos and you're like, but I don't speak to anybody from one day to the next, so I don't know what this is, then that's absolutely fine. Your message is going to be a little bit different, okay? It's saying that you're about to meet your soul tribe, okay? Don't forget about that Six of Cups. That Six of Cups is soul energy. That right there is a soul tribe, a soul family. Your people. Let's get you a healing message. So, once you stop associating with the devil energy, which you have, because it came out squiffy, once you stop associating with that devil energy, you will find that it's a lot easier to speak to new people, to make new connections, because you're thinking differently, you're feeling differently, you're vibing differently. And that's exactly what's going on with this energy, Virgo. Can I have a healing message for Virgo? Okay. Solutions. Right, this one is number 27. Okay, I am very likely going to mispronounce the name of this crystal. Okay, if you know better, and if I have mispronounced it, I can only apologize, okay? Solutions and hypersthene. Here we have solutions and discovery, a grid resembling the medicine wheel that is based on the 4 directions that many cultures around the world use. Each direction may be meditated or journeyed upon depending on what you're in need of answers to. Hypersthene will illuminate the way for you while also being an anchor to the earth. There are no mistakes in tarot. Remember that there are always many directions that you can take in life, and each one will have its own lessons. Hypersthene is a very calming and grounding stone that also illuminates the way forward. You must always make decisions in this manner, being calm and grounded. Yellow mica is also there to aid you in your problem solving. You may wish to place the card in a specific direction of the medicine wheel and meditate on it again to gain insight into an issue that you're needing guidance with. Okay, now obviously because you might not have this deck at home, so you can always take a screenshot. Okay. Hypersthene has a beautiful inner sheen that reminds you of your inner reflection. What you receive in this world is a reflection of your inner self. See the beauty of who you are within, and you will begin to see the beauty of the world around you. Discover who you truly are on the inside, and you'll find many answers to your questions. Call on the help of Hypersthene to protect you from outside stresses so that you can find solutions and you're calm. Yeah. It does feel a lot like everyone on the outside world is running around like headless chickens at the moment, eh? There's no need to get involved with that. Okay. All of that external noise and crap. You can separate yourself from that, and when you do, you'll find it's a lot easier for you to hear your own internal monologue. Okay. Right, so let's take a look at some wonderful words of wisdom from the Swear Tarot. Obviously, swearing and sarcasm can absolutely be expected. I mean, you're on Phoenix Keia Tarot channel anyway, right? If you're coming here and not expecting that sort of thing, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, new fucking love is coming, or deeper love of a current relationship. Okay, so relationships across the board for you, Virgo, are improving this week. Put on higher boots. The bullshit's getting deeper. Oh dear. Use your discernment. Speaking of using your discernment, let go of idiots and shit that no longer serves you. Yep. That only keep bringing bullshit into your life. Okay. But that is what I have for you. I genuinely hope that reading has been helpful. For personal readings with me, my website is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.